everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to Queendom Tarot. I am Ninti. Like I said, guys, I don't know if you watched the previous video that I did. I've been trying to sort of kind of pull back. My energy's been pulling me back a little bit, but I just pretty much been moving on spirit. When spirit moves me to do reading, it's basically what I've been doing. Today is the full moon. There's a lot of energy definitely out here. I feel some type of shift. I'm pretty grounded. So this is going to be a message for the divine union upcoming week. To see what's going on, to see what this energy, why I've been pulled to do this reading. Some things that I have been shown, guys, bear with me. I did get some downloads, some laying these out. I did get some downloads. I saw the soulmates in the soul pod. I was shown that. I was shown the two souls in a soul pod together, and I was just shown the whole thing. I saw the vision of the two souls in the soul pod. I saw the sort of kind of the separation, and I saw them go off into be the physical, the feminine, and the divine masculine. So I was shown that. So just remembering, guys, that we are one. We are one, and that we are one, and we're connected, and I feel that my energy right now is just, it's about pulling off the mask. It's about pulling off the mask, being true to ourselves, being true to our emotions, being honest. Definitely with it being the full moon energy is out. It is in Aquarius, so it's definitely about shining the light, speaking the truth. That kind of energy is definitely in the air, particularly with your family. You may be going through that with your relationships. You may definitely be feeling that energy, is what I'm getting. Also, let me see what else did I get about the soulmates. We got to let go of labels, guys, because, I realized, too, I think I was dealing, someone I thought was my twin. I think I've come to the realization, too, during this moon season that he was probably more of a karmic, either a karmic soulmate or a fake twin. I don't know. But like I said, these labels, in this whole thing now, we're really going to have to release these labels of what we describe. I'm having some little technical difficulties, guys, here. Please bear with me. Okay. But yeah, so that is, some of the energy that I'm picking up. Let me see what else. Downloads. It'll probably come through the message. It's just what I'm seeing and feeling. We have been taking losses, as a divine, it's been war, guys. I took a personal loss, in my soul tribe, within my soul tribe. One of my good friends, one of my friends I grew up with back in the day. Anybody that feeds me and I eat your food, your family, baby. I'm saying your family. But anyway, he lost his son, and he was his son was a young divine masculine. I'm saying he had just done so much when the kids went back to school. He gave away like 100 book bags and things like that, and for him to lose his life, I'm dealing with that too. So I'm in a certain place right now. Just the energy, it's back in my home turf. So the energy that's being projected from there. I did not know the young man on the physical plane. I hadn't seen him. I haven't lived down there in years, but to know this touched, someone in my circle. Maybe the energy's out there. It's Nipsey's birthday. Like I said, the divine masculine. We have lost some in this warfare, guys. We've lost some in this warfare. All right. But let me get on to this, what I'm feeling right now. All right. The overall energy we do have under the deck, we do have the Two of Swords, which is indecision. That is still indecision. That is still being at a standstill. We do have Judgment here. We do have the Judgment card. I do feel like we there is some judgment being made. We are making judgments. We are making a call. This is the King of Wands. You could be bringing judgment on a King of Wands type of character. Could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, or Aries, or just someone in that energy, someone who's sexy and passionate. There is some worry. There is some staying up late at night. There is, that energy. And we do have the Two of Cups. here, which is divine union. It is love, it is partnership, and it is intuitive knowing. We have the high priestess here, so it's definitely some intuitive knowing, you know, being, listening, and following your intuition. I definitely feel, you know, like I said, a lot of us are definitely having to come as far as the divine feminine's, you know, energy. I'm going to deal, you know, with both, sort of, kind of. I feel like the divine feminine is definitely having to make, you know, some kind of decision. Here we do have the overall energy is about being bored and stuck, you know, so we do have sort of kind of this energy of not making any kind of moves or whatever. That is being clarified by a powerful energy shift. So I definitely feel a sense of movement. You know, someone has definitely made a judgment and they have decided to make a move towards something. You know, let's keep it real. You know, I know a lot of us, we put on a good face. We put on a good face. We're strong. We fought this strong, you know, fight. But this soulmate shit is real. And like I said, when you're talking about two pods, you know, when you try to pull that away, separate that, you know, it's painful, you know. And I think a lot of us have been going through a lot of pain, just the pain of that separation, you know. And I think it's getting unbearable. I think it's getting to a point where it's getting really unbearable. On both ends, just this being apart, being separated. It's sort of kind of like, it's just this yearning, it's this pain and this one's desire to be together. I think it's getting overwhelming, you know, and I think that's what's causing a lot of the sleepless nights, you know. I do feel like some divine feminists may be moving, you know, towards, you know, divine masculine. They may be making a judgment, following some intuition to go towards it, to completely leave this alone. And whichever direction you're feeling this, there's a powerful energy shift. I feel like someone definitely wants to change. Someone is moving towards, you know, trying to create, you know, some type of change. But yeah, I think we're coming to grips and being honest with ourselves that we're hurting. You know, this, you know, separation thing is, you know, it is hurting because we do have cycles and rhythms here, and it's definitely about paying attention. It says here, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. So that's what I'm saying. Recognizing that, you know, we miss the hell out of them. It hurts for us to be separated. You know, we went through a lot of shit. We love their asses, you know what I'm saying? Even though we want to choke the shit out of them because of the shit they've done to us or whatever, but we still have this unconditional love for them that we can't deny and we can't let go of. And we have the inner goddess here as well, which says, awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So yeah, so appreciating your divinity and just knowing that we're loving beings. This is who we are, you know, and, you know, just knowing that they're a part of us. They're a part of us. So it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt when we're separated from them, you know, and at certain times it definitely may be, you know, worse. And we're definitely feeling that now, I think. All right, judgment. Let me clarify this. Judgment. There is some judgment, looks like, on some type of opportunity, business opportunity here. The King of Wands is being clarified by depletion. There seems to be some depletion of the King of Wands character. Possibly something could be over, you know, bringing something to an end. There's definitely some worry about, you know, I feel like things being in the limelight, things being seen, things being shown. This Two of Cups is being clarified by self-destruction. So, I mean, you know, I feel like you know, someone's self-destructed, you know, someone feel like they self-destructed, you know. We have fruition card here, so we have, you know, some indecision, stand still on fruition, Ten of Pentacles, that kind of thing, sort of. I do still feel we're at this point where, you know, we're still like, you know, it's got to be a slow process. You know, there was definitely some, you know, pain here, so we know that there will definitely have to be some time of healing. And that's what I was thinking too, that came to me when we do come back together, when there's this union. I mean, we have to be very sensitive with one another, because both of us have gone through, will have be coming in from a brutal battle. So we have to realize that we're not going to be able to come in with sword with each other. Like, when we do come together, it's really going to have to be a sense of nurturing, comforting, loving kind of energy. Until we can get to that emotional place to where we can give that to one another, God's not going to allow us to be that, come together, because we got to be in that place, because both of us are coming out of battle already, and we're supposed to be that comfort zone for each other. You know, we're supposed to provide that bubble. And that's what I was thinking too. That's what shows to me too, that bubble, you know, of us being in the pod together. That's why, like, when I know with me and my divine masculine, like, when we were together, like, just us, like, our little hideout was like in the basement, like, you know, like, it was just, it was so peaceful. We were just like, you know, the world was out there and it was just us, you know what I'm saying? It just felt, that's when we truly could see each other, and that's when we truly could vibe with one another. So I definitely feel, you know, that pod energy, you know, just going back in the pod. Okay, going back in that pod together. But I definitely feel like there's definitely the light has been shown. The sun is out on some self-destructive, you know, the sun is out on everything, is what I'm feeling. You know, the sun is out on a business opportunity, on some depletion, on the self-destruction. He's had to be courageous and leading, and she's had to be in her masculine energy too. You know, I do feel like there has been a sense of depletion that they've both had to go through. You know, there's been people they've had to let go of, things they've had to let go of. They've possibly, you know, have been depleted, you know, emotionally in some senses, financially in some senses. And that kind of energy is what I'm feeling. They both have been staying up late nights. They both have been worrying. They both are thinking about each other. They both can't sleep. They're both sick. Love sick. You know, they're both worried about this happiness. They're both worried about, you know, things being out in the open. You know, they're both, you know, this lady said something the other day about these kind of relationships that really made sense to me. Like, they are so bright, they are so powerful, they blow the matrix. And if you notice, and I can go back to various things that has happened, it's times that we've been together, it does feel like the room is still, people stand still. Like, it's that kind of feeling. You know, and I think there is some concern about just being in the microscope, you know, on both ends, you know. But I do feel that the love is there. The love is definitely there, you know. And I feel like both have done some self-destructive things, you know. So both have been self-destructive in some ways, you know. Both have come to some realization of things that they've done to self-destruct themselves, you know. I think both of them are being very intuitive and listening to their intuition right now. You know, and both of them are focusing on this love, I feel. That is what I feel, guys. This is the union energy that I'm feeling right now. Let me see what else is going on. Like I said, around this time, like I said, with this being a full moon, some of the full moon energy that I pulled down, that I researched, it does say, you know, of course, family and friends were going to be at the forefront. You know, the shadow side could be, you know, they're coming forth with, you know, some jealousy, intimidation, scandal, that kind of thing, shining a light on that kind of thing, shining a light on any kind of relationship that is out of harmony, that is imbalanced. Is the primary energy for this moon. Okay. All right. Let's see here. I'm going to do a relationship spread, and then I guess that's how I'll close it out. Just get it overall feminine, masculine, and give a message for the week. But yeah, I feel like definitely coming out of this energy of being stifled and bored, I feel like, you know, there has been some excitement. This order kind of has been brought. I definitely feel like there's a sense of tapping into the inner guidance, the inner God. You know, that intuition card definitely came out. Cycles and rhythms, and honoring those cycles and rhythms of yourself. Like I said, honoring and saying, look, you know, I miss him. Fuck. Damn it. You know, damn it. Hello, everyone, and thank you all for watching Queendom Tarot. We're all about spiritual ascension and personal development. If you're not a part of the Queendom, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and connect with the energy of kings and queens worldwide. I'm going to do a relationship spread, and then I guess that's how I'll close it out. Just get an overall feminine, masculine, and give a message for the week. But yeah, I feel like definitely coming out of this energy of being stifled and bored, I feel like, you know, there has been some excitement. This order kind of has been brought. I definitely feel like there's a sense of tapping into the inner guidance, the inner God. You know, that intuition card definitely came out. Cycles and rhythms, and honoring those cycles and rhythms of yourself. Like I said, honoring and saying, look, you know, I miss him. Fuck. Damn it. You know, damn it. But like I said, just being real, being honest, allowing God to handle this, you know, divine timing. You know, continue to do your manifesting, continue to, you know, it's just some heavy work going down in here. Please, please. Like I said, so I'm not surprised, you know, my circle got attacked, you know, because I've been battling that devil energy. So, you know, he gonna try to get to you some kind of way. He gonna try to get to you, you know. What about a couple? I think it was a couple. This was back in May. You know, my tribe got hit again. One of my soul sisters, her baby's father was lost. You know, he was supposed to be moving down here to Atlanta. He never made that move, and he ended up unfortunately losing his life up in Philly. But yeah, so we're gonna take losses in this note, y'all. You know, so definitely follow your intuition. You know, definitely. Any of my people's back home that is listening, I know the energy is heavy down that way. I'm sending my love and light that way. Laguna, I'm sending my love and light to you, love. Jakari, who I never met. Young, divine masculine. May the ancestors greet you and you become an angel of protection for us all. Alright guys, let me go ahead and lay this out. Alright, we do have under the deck the Tower. Tower energy was definitely coming up heavy. Alright, in her mind, she's definitely thinking about business opportunity. She's thinking about her money. She's thinking about either a new job, new business opportunity, new investment. You know, on his mind, he's definitely thinking about moving on to new projects, being a Nine of Wands, you know, moving along passionately to that. In her heart, you know, I feel like there is some happiness, you know. I'm feeling this balance of energy as well. Like I'm happy in my heart and things like that, you know. I'm at peace, you know. But there is things going on around, you know. A card, calm in the midst of chaos, you know. Definitely came up the other day. So just being calm in the midst of things that may be twirling and swirling around you. It's sort of kind of where I'm trying to be and stay grounded. Okay? Alright guys. So that if my energy comes off low, please know that that is it. I'm really in a grounded state right now because it is the full moon. There's a lot of energy out here right now. And I could be bouncing. I could be doing a whole lot if I let this moon energy take me right now. I could be popping and twerking on the table right now. You know what I'm saying? I could be, really sitting here crying and releasing my emotions, about how I'm missing my DM. But I'm trying to keep it together. I'm trying to bring this message because I feel it's out here. It's out here. We're going through it. We're having to face this shit. This shit's getting hardcore. If you're not together and you have not come into union, this shit hurt like a motherfucker. Okay? This shit hurt. It's beginning to hurt worse. Okay? So just trying to deal with that pain and trying to maintain. I'm just looking at 11:11 on the phone. So yeah, just knowing that it's just real. You know what I'm saying? That this is real. It's gonna hurt. Somebody's got to break. Somebody's got to, it's got to get to a point. Oh, and the other message I got, feminists. Okay. And this might be, for me, when God brought it to me, I was a little, so, but what I did get, okay, we are the masters, we are the masters of the spiritual and physical. Spiritual and emotional. Okay, I'm sorry. We're doing our part. We've done our work. A lot of our work has been done. Okay. Now we're gonna win on that level. If we're battling, if we're like the tug of war, it's been a tug of war between. Let me break it down like this. It's been a tug of war between these two energies, the feminine and masculine. It's been a tug of war, a tug of power, it's been a tug of war. Okay. And spiritually, we have pulled them over. Okay. We've pulled them over spiritually. Now, physically, they're going to get a chance to pull us over. So, just be surprised if you are led or guided to reach out, to go by. And I've been preaching that. You got to call me. I've been preaching that for a month. I know I'm going to have to go, but I'm not ready yet. I'm like, okay, God, wait, hold up. We're not ready for this yet. No, me? Got the tower and the chariot. The chariot came out. So, yeah, the tower came down on this movement. So, some things are moving forward. There is some movement forward. And like I said, I think it's been a flip on who, and we're going to be frustrated. It's going to be hard because we have been no one to go. So it's going to be hard to release that, y'all. But in my daily spread that I did for the day, the card was let go of your past. So that was definitely the energy and the vibe for even this moon itself, is letting go of the past. And not only letting go of your past, but letting go of the past hurts. So it's going to be important to let go of the past hurts that have happened here, to have this new beginning and to be able to move forward. We're going to have to, we said we can forgive, and we're going to have to, we're going to have to forgive. If I'm out preaching it, if I'm out here preaching this, and I'm out here talking this, and this, and this, and this, and this, when he comes, stands in my face, and I'm challenged to truly forgive in this life, and not just sit up here and talk about this shit on YouTube, I'm going to have to put the money where my mouth is. I'm going to have to forgive. I'm going to have to put it into action. So we're going to be challenged to have to put this stuff into action, guys. Unconditional love, forgiveness, that kind of stuff. Okay. And like I said, I haven't even really hardly looked at the cards, but I'm going to see if that energy was picked up. That, I already see the chariot and the tower. That, there's been some movement. There's been some shakeup. Okay. And I feel like there's a switch. I do feel like I was given that. We pulled them over spiritually. We helped them ascend spiritually. Okay? We did. But they are the masters of the physical plane. So if they are doing any kind of thing to pull you over on the physical plane, you're going to have to submit it. They have more strength on the physical. If this was a physical tug of war, he would pull your ass over. And that's what it is. This was on the spiritual tug of war. We pulled his ass over. But when it's coming down to the physical plane now, He's about to pull our ass over. So get ready to pull snap. And it's pretty funny how this is set up here. But get ready to pull across divine feminines. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's get to the message. Like I said, Page of Pentacles definitely on her mind and her heart. She's definitely got this, like I said, the celebration. This is also a sense of reconciliation. This is a card I feel of, being happy. There is some disappointment and regret, in her behavior. The Page of Pentacles is being clarified by Wheel of Fortune. So on her mind, she's thinking about her money and her Wheel of Fortune. She's thinking about, getting this Wheel of Fortune, building her 10 of Pentacles. We had that come out before. That is what it's about. There is criticism about this third party. There is, I feel, the celebration. I feel like, of course, we're not with no third party situations. Definitely criticism about that. But we also know that there's going to be criticism about our happiness and what makes us happy. People might be talking, but we don't give a what. Okay. We do, like I said, this disappointment and regret is definitely being clarified by the Crown Transmutation. So this is, good positive energy. We're definitely trying to transmute this. We're definitely trying to take this disappointment and regret and turn it into something else. Okay. Is what we're doing. Okay. And definitely trying to, there's disappointment and regret in this criticism. We're trying to get that, and we're trying to and possibly turn that into some love. Okay. That's the goal. All right. Him, on his mind, he's the Knight. He's about being the Knight of Wands. And it's about moving forward to new projects. That's what's on his mind. We do have in his heart about being, the Page of Pentacles. So that it is a sense of moving things slow, moving all three of his on the top or have horses here. So strong sense of movement as well with this Chariot. I say we're in movement, but I feel very much movement on his side. All three of his cards are definitely horses. So to me, that's movement. We have the Chariots over here. So, he very well may be coming towards you, Divine Feminine. I could be dead wrong. I could be, that's the energy that I got. I don't know if this is physically or what's happening on the spiritual. That's a lot of times how I feel like this is a spiritual plane, this is a physical plane. So on the spiritual plane, he's definitely thinking about moving forward on new projects. He's definitely, his heart wants to offer. I feel something, wants to be a loyal friend, wants to build something long term. In his behavior, he's definitely bringing endings and new beginnings to things. Okay. The Knight of Wands is being clarified by child design, so I do feel like he's moving away from childish things and childish design things, and he's moving towards, new projects and the birth of new things. Okay. And he's definitely praying. This is my oracle, my prayer card, which is Yin and Yang, which is the mama, which is about unconditional love, So it is a sense of praying. It is a sense of, I feel like, some divine masculines could be praying, just praying for a loyal friend, praying for someone to be there with, praying for someone to build something with. I definitely feel that. We do have the Death card and illusion. So the ending of illusions, the death of illusions, the death of not being able to see clearly is definitely in his behavior. Okay. So I definitely feel like a lot of them are clear in their vision. Okay. Because this movement, this has shocked me to see how these horses over here. But yeah, maybe that's what I was just seeing. Like, maybe I won't have to make a move. Maybe he will make a move. But, that's my thing anyway. But the thing about it, guys, this is so critical. And I think this is how I'm going to close it out. Like, this is it. Like, Another card that I was getting to, like, it's in this deck. I think Autumn is the Last Chance was the name of it. So the fall, I feel that energy is coming up. Like the fall, like if people don't make it into union, like by fall, I don't know. I don't. They may have to wait for the next wave. I don't know how things are going. Things are shifting and changing so quickly, guys. This year has blown by. It's mind-boggling. The shifts, the powerful energy shifts that's happening, and as quickly as they're happening, it is definitely mind-blowing. But this powerful energy shift, it is the eclipse card. I'm seeing 10, which is about completions. The eclipse is about a void. When you have the sun, the sun being the masculine energy, the moon being the feminine energy, when they are directly in front of each other is the eclipse. When they are directly in front of each other. So again, that energy of just that soul pod that I saw, of us coming back to one, being one again, like we were when we were in our soul pod. Okay? Alright, guys. You may be seeing shifts and changes. I know I definitely have with my Divine Masculine. I've seen some wonderful shifts and changes that give me hope. I think once you surrender and release this to God, let God do what He does, and you will be amazed at how quickly that things can change. My DM is a Scorpio. He is a true transformer. Transformer, more than meets the eye. So I feel like a lot of these Divine Masculines are transforming. They're becoming transformers. They're like, they were one thing and they're now people are seeing the real deal of that magnificent Divine Masculine that was hiding up under there. Okay? That is what I have, guys. Peace and love to the family. I hope you were able to take something from that. I hope that was able to give you some type of encouragement of why I was pulled to do this reading tonight. Yeah. But it's coming together. Pull on the inner goddess. Take care of yourselves. That's what's going to help us get through this. Get through the pain. Get through the yearning. To get through this missing. To get through this this phase of it. Okay? Got this. It's these pentacles now, baby. Once we get these pentacles set. Once we get the foundation set on these pentacles, then we can get into this love, Pentacles is root chakra. You gotta have this solid foundation. You can't think about love if you're out there on the street. If you're on the street, you can't think about love. You can't, if you homeless, you don't think about love. Love is fourth chakra. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on the base first. You got to have a solid foundation first before you can think about love. So, or sex. That's second. You know what I'm saying? So get that foundation first. We moving up. Okay? So right now we're finna get these pentacles. We're getting this solid foundation together. The two of pentacles been coming together. So I think it's going to be coming together, juggling our pentacles together. I think that energy is going to be coming soon. And once we start juggling our pentacles together, start doing this manifesting together, stop fighting each other. Stop trying to block each other and work together. Be on the same team instead of fighting each other. Manifesting together instead of against each other. Once we can get on that energy and get on that level, she can start popping. Okay? Again, peace and love to the family. Like, share, subscribe. Until next time.